On this week's Tuesday Talk, we are answering a question from a viewer about what breaks when we travel with the Airstream. Lots of really random things. I'll handle inside first, or do you want to take it?
Yeah, breaks. It's not necessarily that things break.
What?
It's that sometimes they're no longer there. When we first bought the Airstream, we had a sewer holder, a little round sewer holder that you just slip like your sewer hose into. Underneath the Airstream, it went perpendicular across the Airstream. It was there when we left. It was not there when we got to our next place. So it fell. I don't know. It just disappeared. It's no longer. Yeah, we haven't seen it since. And so we use another storage compartment for that hose. But yeah, like that. Let's see. Our Volterra valve, just on this a couple trips ago, our Volterra valve and the adapter that Airstream uses, it's a Thetford adapter, link below. That is what our Airstream uses, and that came off as well as the Volterra valve that was connected to the adapter.
Somewhere.
Just disappeared. We donated that to the New Mexican countryside.
Yes.
And let's see. Also on our last trip, boy, this is a bad omen. Our
it wasn't the last
4G booster on top of the Airstream. It was down when we left. It was still down when we got there, but it was rotated up. I don't know how that happened, but apparently the wind caught it the wrong way, and it just rotated that entire antenna. So it looked kind of weird rolling down the road.
Yeah. Luckily, no
didn't
lasting
damage anything.
Yeah, Steve straightened it back out.
As far as we know, it still works. Yeah. But yeah, I just kind of cranked it back to the direction it was supposed to be in. But yeah, weird things like that happen. But nothing has broken necessarily.
Well, that's partly because we check everything. I make sure every window is locked. I make sure the door is locked, the step is locked, the awnings are locked, because we know that there have been some bad things that happen to people. If you even don't fully latch one of your awnings, it could come out and then catch wind and do all sorts of damage while driving down the road. So we don't have that happen. Inside, interesting things happen inside as well. Our little flip-up countertop by the sink is often missing a screw and like half hanging, even though I fixed it like probably 50 times at this point. We'll come in and our entire roll of paper towels will have unrolled onto the floor, which is always fun.
Yeah.
What else? Random things will be on the floor from cabinets that are still closed and locked. I have a feeling
it's magic.
Something like hits it, opens it, falls on the floor, and then the next time it goes back and it closes the cabinet and it's like it never happened. Drawers are sometimes open. Stuff like that. Really nothing big. We've never had a cabinet fall off the wall, thank God. I've heard about that from people. We've never had massive breakage, like our fridge not being fully closed.
The More We Explore had that problem.
Yeah.
And when they got to their destination, crap was all over the floor.
Yeah.
Everything that was in your refrigerator is now living on your floor.
Well, part of that is we have a very strict routine and list to follow and make sure everything is...
Checklist.
Yes.
Checklist, that helps so much.
It does, because you forget things.
Yes, even if you think you're an expert, it just takes one time of forgetting something. That's it.
Yeah.
And you'll wish you had a checklist. So.
Yeah.
There's that.
I'll make sure to link to the checklist video. But so yeah, I mean, we haven't had anything too crazy, but it's always like opening the door, like what's on the floor. Little pro tip, as Steve would say.
Oh, pro tip.
Close all of your drains in your rig when you move, because moving sloshes stuff around in tanks and kind of helps push scents up into the Airstream that you otherwise would not want to, you don't want to smell and you otherwise wouldn't smell. And so often when we come in, if we forget to close the drains, especially in the bathroom area, there's some airing out that is necessary for it to be completely
It smells like you just had a night at Taco Bell. And
I
love Taco Bell, by the way.
And that's funny, because as you guys know, we don't really have a black tank anymore. I mean, it's still there, but we don't use it as a black tank anymore. So it's just gray water smell that we're smelling and it's still not very good. So close your drains, and that makes a huge difference in what your rig smells like when you come back after a moving day.
Pretty much, yeah.
So I think that's it for this week's Tuesday Talk. Have you ever had something really crazy happen on a moving day? Something break, things on the floor, or things missing that were there before and aren't there when you get there?
We know the answer is yes, so tell us.
Tell us. We'd love to feel better about some of our little mishaps. Missing things on the side of the road.
They happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have a question for a future Tuesday Talk, please leave it in the comments below, because we're always looking for new ideas. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you hadn't already to see us traveling, finally. And we will see you next time.
That's right. Bye.
Bye, guys.